Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today we're going to be talking about chapter 17 of You Are a Badass. I definitely need to get a better phone holder for my car, but we're gonna work this out, okay? No excuses. So in chapter 17, Jen talks about the self-sabotaging / self-limiting stories that we continue to tell ourselves or to tell people about ourselves, the way that we describe ourselves, that allow us to stay in the comfort zone, or that allows us to not reach your full potential and so on. And there's actually a different author, I won't remember the book that he wrote right now, but he talks about the desire that humans have to stay consistency to their stories or to their self-limiting beliefs. So for example, if you're that person that's always telling yourself, oh, I just can't lose weight because I struggle with self-discipline, I can't be disciplined enough, or I just can't keep a job, you'll subconsciously start to behave in a way and have different actions and daily habits that are gonna allow yourself to be consistent with the truth. That's why it's so important that we speak highly of ourselves, that we have different beliefs for ourselves. So she gives a lot of interesting insight on how that works and also how you can get out of it. So the first step is really to recognize what are those stories that you tell about yourself. So for example, if you struggle with losing weight, you could be just telling yourself over and over again, or describing yourself to other people I just don't lose weight because I can't stick to a meal plan, or I just don't have good self-discipline. Or she gives a bunch of different examples, not being able to keep a job because you just can't you can't communicate correctly, or people just don't understand you, and so on. So it's all these excuses that allow us to stay in our comfort zone and allow us to not try a little bit harder. Because if you keep telling yourself that you just can't do it, there's no sense in you even trying it, because you already told yourself you are incapable of achieving that, right? So the first step, like I said, is recognizing your story. And what I thought was super interesting is she said every one of those stories has a fake reward. We get a fake reward from it. So it could be pity, it could be attention, it could be just a great excuse for you to not try a little bit harder. It's a great excuse for you to just stay in your comfort zone. Is like I said previously, if you just keep telling people that you just can't do it, there's no sense in you even trying it. There's no sense in you getting out of your comfort zone and risking it, risking to fail at something, because you already told everybody that you can't do it. So why are you gonna even try it? So it's recognizing the fake rewards that we're reaping from those fake stories. And then after that, then it's time for you to rewrite those stories, right? So now that you know what is the rewards, the fake rewards they're getting from it, have a bigger understanding, or a deeper understanding of what are the real rewards that you could get by changing that story, right? So if we'll go back to the weight loss example, because it's so easy to understand. You could get all of those fake rewards of pity, of not trying any harder, of not holding yourself accountable. And you could be okay, but the real reward that I could get from changing my behavior, from changing my daily habits, is that I'll get to be healthy, is that I'll get to have so much more energy, is that I get to feel confident about my body, I have more energy to be around my kids, and so on. So those are the fake rewards versus the real rewards that you would get from changing your behavior. Rewriting that story is to stop telling people over and over again the same self-limiting belief, or telling yourself, right? A lot of times you're we tell other people, we're yeah, I just can't do this because of this and that, or you tell yourself that. So it's to completely quit saying that and rewrite that story, and knowing that you are able to achieve that if you were to just change your habits, or to change your behaviors, your patterns, and so on. After that, of course, is to take action. She talks about switching your routine. So your routine and your daily habits, including the things that you say about yourself, are really the cause of who you are today, the results that you're getting, right? The results are literally caused by your daily actions. So she talks about different things that you can change in your routine according to the goal that you're trying to achieve. But instead of just thinking about it, of course, you got to act on it, but it's also changing the way that you speak about yourself. So I thought it was super useful tools, because we know all of that stuff. We all have the little excuse that we continue to use about a goal that possibly we failed multiple times, or it's just a good excuse. It makes us feel better about not achieving it, and it's allows us to stay in a comfort zone. But we know the life that we want is completely, I always heard that quote that always resonate with me a lot, is that the life that you want is just one step out of your comfort zone. Because it's true, until you're comfortable, you're not going to be able to grow, you're not going to be able to make progress. That could be with relationships, that could be financially with your goals, that could be with your health, and so on. So that was chapter 17, guys. I hope y'all have an amazing Monday. I really love this one. Tomorrow we're gonna do chapter 18. If you guys want to join the book club, like I said, you can go on the guides on Instagram or YouTube so you can rewatch the other chapters. And the book is available on Audible, and I believe maybe YouTube as well. That's it, guys. I'll see you later. Have an amazing day and a great week.